Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is secure electronic transactions. Okay, I almost did not give this presentation tonight. I was sitting down there this morning saying, should I give this or shouldn't I? Well, first of all, I have some good test questions made from it, so that was a reason why I wanted to give it. But also, it's kind of one of those deals. I mean, first of all, this is not really being used anymore. It is used in a very small areas, but we're going to talk about why it's not being used much. But the point is, we still need to know how it works, because you might learn something from a technology that's not being used anymore. Okay? So, all right. So we're going to talk about secure electronic transactions. We're going to do it kind of quickly. Then I'm going to talk about something we are using today. So, a new presentation I made. Okay. It's an open technical standard which provides for secure, cost-effective bank card transactions. Gives us a way to do stuff securely. Okay? Kind of nice. Over the internet. Okay? Visa and MasterCard came up with this. Okay. Again, it really didn't take off too well. Gives us integrity, authentication, non-repudiation. So it's given us a lot of good things. Okay. Confidentiality of credit card numbers. One of the best features about this thing, if Walmart was using this, I could go to Walmart and Walmart would never know my credit card number. Which is kind of cool. That's a big issue. My Discover card got stolen years ago. As far as we know, I got stolen from Crest over on Reno. They had my credit card number. If they had this, guess what? They would have never had my credit card number. So, nice feature. I mean, does anyone ever think about that when you go through the store and sometimes, you know, the scanner doesn't really have to hand them your card? Is anyone weary and really watch those people? I do. I mean, so paranoid that they're going to write something down or make a copy. So I love the fact that I scan it myself now.
So the worst is when you go to the like a fast food joint.
Yeah. And they run off with it.
You're like,
They get
I know.
a picture or something.
And sometimes they don't bring it back to you. Yeah. So, all right. Confidentiality does not allow for confidentiality of other things, but you know it means there's a lot of good stuff to it. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. Motivation says rapid expansion of internet marketplace. How much money was spent during Cyber Monday this year? $6 billion.
Did it break the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, it broke the record.
$6 billion. Isn't that amazing? That's a lot of money. Okay. There's a current lack of some scheme to do this. Problem is, it's one of those deals, I've probably mentioned this class before. If you were going to take a 7-Eleven and convert it to a bank, would that be a good bank? 7-Eleven was not designed, the physical building was not designed to be a bank. So converting it to be a secure bank would be tough. So we're trying to take our existing stuff that we use for years and trying to make them secure. Well, it hasn't been happening. So we're trying to figure out ways that, it's like TCP/IP version 4. Sucks. Version 6 is much better. 4 was not designed to be secure. When the internet was made, were they worried about security? No, not at all. Okay? The goals. Confidential transmission. Authentication. We want to know, am I really talking to my bank? Are they really talking to me? Okay? Integrity of payments. Authentication, the ID, or whatever, the card holder and the merchant to each other. Okay? Competitors, obviously PayPal, which is still in use today. Cybercash gone, DigiCash gone, SSL is still in use today. But there's problems with all of them. There's problems with every single one of them. Okay? Overview, here we go. The requirements. Provide confidentiality of payment and order information. Which is kind of nice. I want to make sure I'm paying the right amount and getting what I ordered. Okay? Integrity of everything. I want to know, you know, if that's exactly correct. I actually made a reservation for a resort in Texas. I made it a couple months ago. And I just canceled it because I'm not going to be able to go during that time period. But the funny thing was, I went online to cancel, and they showed me canceling something I didn't make. The number of people and everything was totally wrong. So I went out and got my original receipt and everything, and I made it correctly. But somehow when they, you know, I looked on the website, so I was doing the online chat with them, they're like, yeah, we have it correct. I don't know why the website's showing that. Well, there's an issue there. If the website doesn't show correctly, who knows what else was wrong. I canceled it anyway, but the fact was, I mean, there was no integrity. There's something wrong there. Okay? Authentication of the card holder. Okay? Let's see. Authentication of the merchant that they can accept it. I mean, who do you know? Who's going to take your credit card? You don't just want to give it to anybody. Okay? Okay, ensure the user of best security practices and system design techniques. Okay, so this is really a good system. Okay, A protocol that's neither dependent on transport security or nor prevents their use. So we can use it, but we're not going to rely upon it. Okay? All right. Participants will be the issuer. That's our bank. The financial institution. Y'all realize, even though you have a Visa card, it's really coming from your own bank? Hopefully y'all realize that. Do they come from Visa? No. The Visa card is issued by Chase or whoever. Now half of them seems like they come from the same place anyway. It's like I have a Chase credit card. And I was flying a whole bunch on United Airlines lately. So it was one of those deals, here, sign up for a United Airlines credit card and get all this whatever crap. So I signed up, and I got rejected. I'm like, how can I have a zero balance on thousands of dollars worth of cards? The reason I got rejected was I don't have a card with them. I'm like, no, I don't. They said, you have a Chase card. That's us. I'm like, you're United Airlines. Yeah, same clearinghouse. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so we have the issue, but that's the people that give us the card. Customer, that'd be us. Okay? The merchant, that could be Walmart, that could be whoever. And then the acquirer is the financial institution that supports all this. Okay? Walmart's bank, basically. Okay? Also have a payment gateway. We're going to clear this stuff through. Okay? It's a function operated by the acquirer that processes the payments. Okay? And then we also have a certificate authority, which hopefully everybody knows what that is by now.
Self-sign?
If you don't, you all fail. No. Okay. All right. Some elements. We have an electronic wallet kept on my computer. Does anyone see an issue already? Whoops, I'm on a different computer today. Does anyone ever happen to be at a different location when I buy something? I do it a lot. I'll be at home buying something. I'll be at work buying something. I'll be wherever buying something. If I have to have something installed on my computer, that's going to be an issue. So I won't always have my computer. Okay? Merchant server. So we have to have something running at Walmart. Haven't seen an issue there. Walmart's got to buy a server. Okay? All right. A payment server. That's obviously something that's going to run at Walmart's bank. Okay? How it works is that the customer obtains an electronic wallet with their certificate from the bank. So now the bank knows it's me. They issued me a certificate. It's linked to my computer. But as I mentioned with the wallets, I might have to have multiple of these now. They would never log into the bank with a different computer, and it says you've never logged in with this device before, please enter these stupid questions.
Yep.
Yeah. Same kind of thing. But can you imagine if it's actually having to generate a digital certificate? It's not going to be so easy as answer a question and use it. It's going to be put a certificate request in and wait 48 hours to be processed. So the whole point of me buying something real quickly is gone. Okay. So I have a wallet from my bank, from an issuing bank, with my credit card. Okay. Again, I don't even know if they'd allow me to have multiple certificates. I'm assuming they would. All right. So the merchant establishes an account. So Walmart gets an account with their bank, gets their certificate. So now the bank really knows it's at Walmart. Okay. All right. When a customer places an order with a merchant, an online payment instruction is sent to the merchant. Okay. All right. So payment instruction goes from me to the merchant. Okay. Merchant presents the certificate to the customer and then forwards the request to the bank. Okay. So I send it to Walmart. Walmart sends it to their bank. Okay. We're going to get there. And some of you look confused, but we're going to go over this some more. Okay. Acquiring bank then contacts my bank, determines if authorization is granted. So Walmart's bank is going to contact Ken Dewey's bank, said, hey, can we really do this transaction? Okay. It's done through our existing financial networks. Okay. And confirmation is sent back up the chain to the merchant, and then we exchange our product. Okay? Pretty easy.
Seems like a good test question.
Oh, there's some good ones on here. All right, some privacy. All right, two basic types of things. We have the OI and the PI. You have order information, which is just the stuff that's the stuff between me and Walmart. I'm ordering a pair of shoes and whatever. Okay? Then we have the payment information. That's between me and the bank. That's my credit card number, my bank account, whatever I'm using. Okay? Does Walmart really need to know my credit card number?
No.
No, they really don't. Does my bank really need to know that I ordered a pair of shoes?
No.
No, they really don't. So why the heck are we giving all this information to everybody right now?
So they can advertise that.
That's actually part of the reason, yes. Okay, the beauty is allows both kinds of information to be included in a single digitally signed transmission through the use of dual signatures. So basically all this is combined, but the parties can only see the part they have access to. Kind of like we were talking at the beginning of class, how I sent out the review for the test. I encrypted with all of your certificates. Or what if I had encrypted it where Chris could only see a portion of it, and William can only see a portion of it? So Chris could see the first 5 questions, William can see the second 5 questions. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? Okay. The purpose is to link the 2 messages, but they're intended for 2 different recipients in one message. You okay with that? All right. It says in the SET transaction, the customer wants to send the order information to the merchant and the payment information to the bank. In Walmart, I want some shoes. The bank, here's my credit card information. Okay? The use of dual signatures allows the customer privacy by keeping the 2 items separate and linking them in a way so we can still tell they came from the same place. But we know Walmart's not going to get my credit card, and my bank's not going to know about my shoes. All right. So basically, it's divided up in here. Okay? We use something called the message digest, which is like a hashing function. Okay? We're not going to go in really gory depth on this, but they're both put together. So this one transaction, each party can only see the party they're allowed to see. All right? A couple different types of transactions. The payment request, or purchase request, I'm sorry. Message from me to the merchant obtaining the order information. Okay? So I'm going to tell Walmart again I want the shoes. And then the payment information for the bank. Okay? Payment authorization. Am I authorizing this? Between the merchant and the payment gateway to authorize an amount. So Walmart's saying, hey, Walmart's bank, I want to charge Ken whatever amount of money. Purchase inquire allows us to check the status. Did it go through? Did the payment ever go through? And reversals allows us to undo. Whoops, we messed up. Okay? And a lot of other different things. Okay? All right, purchase example. Okay. This takes place once the customer places an order with an online vendor. The initial response is sent to a merchant so the merchant can obtain a certificate. So Walmart's going to be verified with their bank. Okay? The initial request also contains my credit card brand, Visa, MasterCard. Okay? I don't know how to turn off my thingy. There. Okay. All right. So, the brand of the credit card, a message ID, and a notch. In other words, something to keep so we don't have the whole replay issue. Okay? All right. After receiving it, the merchant generates a response, which is signed. So it's now they're signing something, so I really know it's Walmart. Okay. All right, includes the certificates of the merchant and the payment gateway. So I know I'm talking to Walmart. I don't, it's not some weird random website that's faking to be Walmart. Okay. Okay. After receiving the initial response, the customer can verify the merchant. I'm really working with Walmart. I'm really working with a bank because I checked their certificates. And again, we know what those are. Okay. Upon verification, it says we create my order and payment information. Okay. They're linked together by a transaction ID. Okay. So which we can then follow through. All right. Before the actual purchase request, this is the customer's first generated one-time key that is done by using DES encryption. Some of you know what DES is. And the protocol does allow that to be changed. Okay. 3 parts. We have the purchase-related information, which I mentioned, the order-related information, and the customer certificate. They want to know that I really ordered this, too. Yeah, I want to know that I'm ordering from Walmart, but it would be nice if Walmart knows they're really selling it to Ken Dewey. So that's that whole certificate from me. Okay. So now they know it's coming from Ken Dewey. Okay. All right. All right, the request information has the purchase information, the dual signed order and purchase information, a message digest, which is kind of like a hash of it, okay, to verify it, some envelope, which is encrypted, okay. So it's encrypted and not given to the merchant. This basically keeps it separate. So the merchant does not get the payment, and the payment does not get the order, that kind of stuff. All right. The order information, again, with a dual signature, but that's kept totally separate. We still have my signature there, so they can use to verify that it was really Ken Dewey. So we get an idea how this thing works? Hopefully. Okay. So, purchase request now. Okay. We verify the customer certificate, really verify that it's Ken Dewey making the purchase. Okay. Verifies the signature, make sure it's not been screwed up. Okay. Process the order, and then forward the payment information to the payment gateway. Send the purchase response to me. So then Walmart's saying, yes, you can have your whatever. Okay. Contingent response block. Okay. And the acknowledgement of the order is signed by the merchant, so I know it came from Walmart. Okay. It says when they receive the message, it verifies the signature, and if it's valid, alerts the user the order has been placed. So I get something back saying you just ordered something. Okay. Easy enough so far. Okay. All right. The infrastructure, obviously we need some sort of certificate of authority because we're going to have to verify the merchant. We're going to have to verify the banks. Payment gateway, we're going to have to verify the customer as well. Okay. Some sort of brand, that could be our Visa or MasterCard authority, so we're going to have to, link this up to somebody. Some sort of geopolitical authority, which we can see more about in another slide. Okay, obviously my certificate of authority, the customer. Okay, and then the merchant certificate of authority. Okay, here we are. We could have some root CA, which maybe links Visa, MasterCard together. Could be American Express, could be whoever. We could have a geopolitical. Maybe we got Visa Europe. That's one thing that really sucks about the United States. I'm just as guilty of everybody else. We all think we are number one. We're not. Look into China. Look into Europe. There's so much bigger than we are. So this Europe is a very large. Even on this picture, there's so North America is bigger. It's not. Europe has got so much more going on than we do. Okay, I took my cell phone over to the British Isles. All the area there, and I never lost a signal at all the whole entire trip, except for when I was in the ports where they blocked it. Heck, here I lose signals going up and down our stairway, so it sucks. All right, benefits, main advantage. Okay, isn't the payment system simply a set of protocols? So we can modify this. These protocols, it's kind of like TCP/IP. That's a protocol that's implemented through different things. Okay, gives us a secure channel. We obviously use our digital certificates for that. Okay, and here's the nice part. Privacy. The merchant only knows about the order, and the bank only knows about the payment. That's a very nice, because I'm telling you, that is the one thing that bothers me more. I go to Walmart, I'm always weary about someone getting my credit card. Yes?
Someone said just technically there's no audio on Google Plus.
There's no audio? Hold on. Oh, I bet there is now. It was muted. Sorry about that, guys. Well, that sucks. It was on there initially because they were answering me.
You hit something on
You
your
hit
thing.
that button.
Oh, I did. I muted it on here.
Now we have an advantage over them.
Well, I did record the presentation, so sorry about that, guys. I guess they can say it now if they can't. Well, it's too bad. You should be here. Oh, whoops. My fault. And they were probably trying to message me, but since I had it muted, which now I know that mute button does it. I did not know that. All right. So, but again, the privacy, the biggest issue. Again, I'm recording this anyway, so they'll be fine. They'll get it. Hopefully it's recording. We'll see. All right, where is it now? Nowhere.
Right there.
It's over there. It's like
All right.
That's right
Oh.
Let's check the
All right. So currently it says used on a small scale in Europe and Asia. It's still being used slightly, but not. I tried to look and see who's using it, and really nobody is, to the most part. Okay. Will it catch on? It says undetected fraud is low. Yeah, but that's going up. Okay. It says as internet e-commerce grows, fraud will grow, so on and so forth. So will it ever come out and play? People start using it? I don't know. Okay. Probably not.